Hey!
Hey, whoa.
Hey, I forgot we don't need to sync.
Yeah, dude.
Welcome out to Third World Linux.
Episode
37?
This, of course, in reference to Kevin Smith's...
My favorite joke of, what's that movie? Clerks.
Clerks, right? Kevin Smith.
In a row? Well, for our case, it's not in a row, but technically this is the anniversary of Channel 14. This month is the anniversary of Channel 14.
Yeah, this is our anniversary. You might notice... Oh, no, not notice. I'm sure you do notice that it's wicked loud. Yeah.
There's an event happening on the back because we are live here at the
we're
Cebu.
not live, but you know whatever.
We're not live, but we're recording live.
Yeah, we're recording live, but then we always record live because it doesn't make sense not to record
technically, because if not, there's bandwidth. Anyway,
we have bandwidth issues if that happens.
We are here at the Cebu Entertainment Launchpad.
Yeah, or SELP. I think it should be called SELP.
I think it should be called SELP. They call it KELP.
Yeah, but then, technology, SELPy, and whatever. I can't.
Cebu and whatnot. But yeah.
That's a wicked retarded joke, I'm sorry.
But we are here, we're going to do some stuff, and we're going to talk about the ups and downs of our first year with the show, and how our Linux life changed ever since. I'm totally winging this, by the way. We didn't plan
we're totally winging this. I love it. Well, for one thing, your Ubuntu, your netbook is now lovingly Ubuntu.
Not really lovingly. Before I didn't know what's the deal with Xorg, Mir, Wayland, and what's the technical term now? Window manager. Desktop.
Display manager.
Display manager.
Wait, display managers? What? No, that's not it. Wait,
display manager. Yeah. Now I'm experiencing what's everything that is wrong with Xorg. Because we set up a Samsung 32-inch screen to do to show the slideshow of like the logos and our shows.
Our shows, yeah, pretty much, right?
And then I was like, why can't I easily change the screens? Xorg. So I just found something that worked. It's not the ideal. I'm doing an extended desktop right now instead of like 2-screen setup with my netbook's monitor and the monitor of the screen. But oh my god, man. And not only that, I was already experiencing that with my Ubuntu Studio XFCE. So I was surprised when I switched to Ubuntu that, still there.
Yeah.
So I want to check out, now I want to double check other distros. It's now, for me, became a part of how I would choose a distro.
Well, how well Xorg runs on it?
Yeah, well, it's not a special section on, is this a third worldable? Is this distro third worldable? It's just a technical thing on my part.
Okay, so now you've come to the dark side. Like, you have technical considerations to consider when it comes to picking your next distribution.
Oh God, what is happening to me?
I'm telling you, man, switch to Arch.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's why I want to give Archbang a go.
Oh, you should try out Manjaro.
Yeah, Manjaro is also
Manjaro is
nice.
wicked cool.
But again, my consideration is...
That's the third time I said wicked. Boston.
But I still really want to try out Crunchbang first. But my consideration, of course, is it has to work on my netbook. That is the number one consideration for me.
Yeah, the netbooks.
Because I can't really change my Ubuntu Studio setup that much as I have tried.
Mrs. Joao, Monsieur AG, please accept this tissue because Norm does not understand the meaning of improvisation.
All right.
I didn't understand. I have no idea. And did you just call me Mrs. Zhao, dude? He fucking called me Mrs. Zhao.
The context is lost.
That voice is Paolo from Third World Gaming, by the way.
Yeah. Because everyone in Channel 14 is here in the booth. Okay, so aside from, that was a pretty bit low from that. Now, I guess I consider that as a win for my Linux life this year.
I
understood
the technical that there are technical considerations to consider when you're picking a new Linux distro.
Exactly. That's I guess I'll chalk that up as a win. How about you? What's a win for you this past year?
That I haven't that I haven't done a clean install of Arch or of any real distro because of Arch, right? The rolling release thing, I'm liking it more and more, And I happened upon this realization that as unstable as the Linux guys say rolling releases are. If you're coming at it from the Windows point of view, the Mac point of view, there is nothing more stable than install once, run indefinitely. Like, that's why XP has lasted 10 years. You have like 10-year-old installs. And like, they do get the occasional service pack, but your base is always the same. And that was like a big realization for me this year. They're like, okay, stability. Like, yeah, fine, I get a new, Xorg update every other day, but...
You know what? We should have recorded this with video.
Yeah.
But hey, we're already here. Because I guess that's a Linus lose for me, is that I had a really wickedly hard time.
Oh man, we're saying wicked a lot.
A wickedly hard time.
It's my little brother's fault.
With,
he says wicked.
Yeah.
And Kapak and stuff.
Wickedly hard time with production software when it comes to Linux. I had a hard time with photography software, video software. Although what's easy was the codecs. It's easy to get a codecs for video and whatnot. But some of the raw files for photography, not so much. Audio-wise, like when it comes to Audacity, I'm learning it more and more, and we got a new mic. You gotta consider that a win part in that aspect.
I can't shake that that we have this. There's like a cosplay event going on, and Miko is walking around with like a Channel 14 sticker on his face. Everybody's like taking pictures with him. And wait, we're cussing on episode 37, right?
Fuck yeah!
Because it is, after all, 37 dicks. So
in a row.
Like, I can't get over it, dude. Like, he's got like a Channel 14 sticker on his face, taking pictures with everybody. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, at least there's they could. Hopefully they zoom in and see the website. We should have put in like a captcha, not the captcha.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we our organizers were asking us, like, is everything good here? Like, yeah, it's totally good.
Doing good. We're recording live, so they just wrote us a note. Very kind, very kind.
Why? Is something is something like not good in this area?
Not really. Hardly anything bad. Like,
has somebody complained about our presence?
Not really.
I took a bath this morning.
Me too. Oh wait. Oh yeah. I did. And again, I'm salon passed and ready to go, and nobody seems to smell the minty flavors of my salon pass plasters.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, going back to Linux, I guess I'm gonna count the win on me having my own mic and learning about learning more about Audacity. On the downside is I really have a hard time. I really have a hard time that since I'm doing photography professionally nowadays and we want to dabble into video for Channel 14, I have no choice but to resort to Mac, which means I have to update my About page.
Yeah. I think the About page still has me as a what do you call it? As a salesperson, as a real estate professional.
Yeah, we have to update that.
But then
I'm now full on in my description. I'm now full on freelance photographer, and now I'm also doing like other things and writing. So yeah, still the same for me. But
law student. Journalist.
Journalism lawyerist. But yeah,
it's amazing.
What I'm gonna do now is I'm still not gonna quit on Linux for daily activities. Like for my freelance writing jobs, I use Linux all the time.
Yeah, of course.
And I think a goal I want to do for the next year is probably integrate more cloud computing in my workflow.
Well, in what sense though? Like, what do you mean by cloud computing? Because
I want to really make the netbook mobile.
Oh, okay, yeah, Peppermint OS, which is a Ubuntu derivative. Good enough.
Ubuntu derivative. That something that I really don't need to resort to it. But when I'm traveling, when I'm on an assignment, like I have to be far away a bit, I just want to have that access.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
get one of those little 3G dongles.
Exactly. I might need one in the future for work.
But I'm not sure how well those things work under Linux though. Like, I've never really tried.
Again, those are one of the things we should find out for the next few months.
There's an episode there somewhere.
And we'll try to bring you the news on that.
the extent of my not knowledge, but like the extent of my experience with those little 3G sticks on Linux is I have it hooked up to my MK802, and it texts me when it starts up. It's like, hey, I restarted. Like I have a little cron job running, like on reboot. It's like, hi, I'm alive.
And I know where you live. and all those you know and cherish, I know all of them. Yeah, but yeah.
Actually, something that I want to do with that thing. Like every time that somebody sends me one of those like messages saying, oh, kuha lang. We do a podcast. Kuha lang.
That's podcast for gaming, podcast for Linux.
And also for different random things. Random things into like a night.
Yeah.
So yeah, Paolo is doing like a spiel right now and whatnot.
Like the promo
the
stuff.
promo,
Like the promo shit, right?
When someone approaches the booth. That we really didn't practice. We not really just made it up on the fly, as usual, as always.
Yeah. But there, so what was it about? Yeah, whenever like somebody sends me one of those
Scams.
yeah, like you should this and that, like you should get send me load or something. Like I want to just text that person over and over again. Thanks. I just want to text that person like over and over and over again for like the whole day. With something like no. And you can totally do that with the bash script.
And then you could just probably reply a cuss word, well, fuck off or something.
No. You gotta be friendly.
Because you have to do it for love.
Yeah, you gotta do it for love. So it's like send 100 to, and then it gives you the number like 2917 blah 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 blah, right? Like I was thinking, like I keep on texting that person 100. Like,
And then he's gonna get
like
annoyed.
credits aren't sent, like load isn't sent, but like they're getting a text every 2 seconds with like
The number 100,
Yeah,
100. Just to counteract and piss off.
yeah, more or less.
Yeah, well, some one of those things. There's an episode there somewhere.
Yeah, probably like if I do that, in the link dump, I'll just copy paste like
The code.
the code. It's a for loop. That's it. Wait, is it for loop? Yeah, it's a for loop.
Yeah, which you can easily freaking what is called this? Easily just code and send to everyone who wants to do the same.
Yeah. Oh, dude, cosplay competition.
Cosplay competition going up, so expect a lot of noise.
Dude, what happened to your like you guys doing what's it? Like a golf style commentary on it.
Well, I thought they were going to march in front of the booth because there's a sign there that says stop here. I thought they're gonna roam around a la fashion show.
Okay.
Well, they didn't do it anymore.
Oh.
Because I don't want to move our setup over there near the booth.
But we could though. Like we could make good use of our press passes. And like bring Oliver's stuff there and be like, and here's Harley Quinn.
Ooh, good stride from the Rurouni Kenshin cosplayer. Good stride. The form of his sword sheath is amazing. Ooh. That's gonna get guaranteed points from the judges. Ooh. But yeah, that's not gonna happen anymore. Oh well.
That's probably gonna sound like really bad.
Ooh.
Good God.
So, what else is so far? What else are like major milestones or down things that happened in our third world Linux life?
What I find amazing, right, is and I think this is a testament to Linux. The fact that I don't notice Linux.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't notice it, dude. Like, open my computer, boom, work.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not a thing that's obvious. You know.
Well, I still have an Xorg, so I notice it when I boot up both my computers.
Peppermint OS, man.
No, when I was using
Peppermint OS,
again, when I was using Mint, it was just okay. It's there, like
Yeah.
it doesn't get in the way of what I'm doing. That's why I'm still in Linux and went back to it. That's why we have the show. Yeah, it's there and it's working for me, and it's the best that's been working for me so far. Like I'm not willing to put up with what Windows is doing, but I'll be forced to use Mac for production purposes only. It's not gonna be my daily thing. That's the nice thing about Linux.
I'm really sorry. I'm distracted, dude. Like
Yeah.
because of the cosplayers and there's a little robotics academy thing, right? And they have they had a robot on the floor earlier.
And they make it fight.
So cool. Ooh, it's a robot.
But don't expect like mecha battles. It's just they need to bump a particular part in the robot.
Singularity has it happening. What do the robots run, dude? Do the robots run like embedded Linux?
I should ask. I'm not really sure. I didn't ask. We interviewed them earlier for the website or something, but I didn't ask.
But then their laptop runs Windows. You can see it.
Yeah.
I am disappointed.
Probably. At the end of the day, I mean, it's a robotics school for kids.
Oh, for kids.
For kids.
For kids.
For kids.
Which, okay, so in that case, like nothing embedded. It's probably just like a little motor or something.
But yeah, one of the people we interviewed earlier, Overactive Inc., they do release their own comics. They have their own app on the Play Store and iOS
Okay.
in the App Store. So like probably in the future we'll try to do some talk with them, like how is it developing here in the country for the specific things you do, because their lead developer is a Norwegian. So like what is like developing for the Android market,
Yeah.
and then how is it compared to overseas, and how is it compared here?
It's cheaper here by a lot.
By a lot. I guess that's why they have a development here in the country.
Oh god.
So many people walking around because it's a nice Saturday afternoon here in Ayala.
Yeah, Ayala Center, Cebu.
Yeah, I guess that's another high for me. I'm now using Android.
Oh yeah, dude. How is it?
Yeah, that was the previous episode. But I really like it. It's the first phone that I've ever used that let me do what I want to do with it. So it doesn't get, and I can make it so it doesn't get in the way.
Yeah.
Which is why, for me, that's it. At its core, that's all I need.
Distracted. There's a lady that looks like a dude, like talking to Paolo.
Crossplay, I guess, as they term it.
Yeah. Lacrosse?
Crossplay.
Lacrosse players? Like, okay, that was really stupid. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Bad puns. I thought we were done with the bad pun.
We're never gonna be done with the bad puns.